2026 will go down in human history as the year coding became automated. Agentic development tools now allow us to generate prototypes, scripts, migration, and tests at unprecedented speed. However, the question is not about the amount of code that we can merge and ship. Instead, I think the question is whether all this AI-generated code automatically translates into shipping value. Because maybe this just exposes a deeper, more painful bottleneck when it comes to fully private applications. And this is the core of probably the greatest engineering divergence of all time. While AI makes code generation incredibly fast, true engineering productivity in 2026 is actually defined by an organization's ability to adapt its entire software delivery pipeline to handle this new kind of velocity. And this means a fundamental shift in our ways of working. I have mentioned it many times in this channel. It is about guiding the AI agents to work in the right direction, and less about writing the code manually ourselves. And while AI agents can generate code at unprecedented speeds, without good processes, this velocity becomes a liability. Organizations with bottleneck in review, testing, and release lagging behind those who optimize their entire systems. This is not theory. It is already felt by teams embracing agentic tools. So in this video, I'm gonna cover first the true meanings of cheap code and why it is a double-edged sword. Second, how Amdahl's law reveals the hidden bottlenecks in your current processes. And third, concrete strategies to transform your development pipeline to make it agentic ready. And by the end of this video, you will understand how to future-proof your engineering organizations. So let's dive in. Agentic tools like Cloud Code, Codex CLI, and Gemini CLI have fundamentally changed how we produce software. Engineers can now generate prototypes, analyze scripts, migrations, refactors, bug fixes, and tests at unprecedented speed. We are talking about 10x or even 1000x more code output than ever before. It is a paradigm shift. The focus moved from the act of coding itself to the strategic direction of an AI agent. But here's the paradox. Generating more code doesn't automatically translate into more shipped value. In fact, for many organizations, this flow of new code was simply, too much, and it will expose existing weakness. Consider the latest YC batches. Anecdotally, founders report that nearly all the code for some companies was written by AI. And these are new companies without legacy processes to slow them down. They can apply AI force to optimize every part of software delivery, not just the code itself. And this leads us to a fundamental engineering principle that explains why simply generating more code won't solve all our problems. Amdahl's law states that the overall performance improvements gained by optimizing a single part of a system is limited by the fraction of time that the improved part is actually used. And for software delivery, this is critical. If you break down your processes, requirements, gathering, writing code, pre-code reviews, performance testing, safe production deployments, monitoring, etc., then you realize that code is only one piece of that pipeline. If writing code represents 20% of your end-to-end cycle, making it 10 times faster only yields a 1.25x overall speed up. To achieve 10x end-to-end acceleration, you must speed up reviews, validation, releases, and operation, not just the coding. In other words, if you are a large organization, then your existing software delivery process is likely the biggest obstacle to leveraging AI's full potential. Almost no organization's current pipeline is built to ingest 10x more code into it. So what happens? Well, the code gets produced, then it waits for review, it waits for testing, it waits for deployment. It is endless. This is why developers often report feeling only 20 to 50 more productive with AI. Their personal coding speed might be 10x, but the pipeline cannot keep up. Here is why most teams get stuck. It is not because their engineers aren't trying it. It is just that their system and processes aren't ready for AI just yet. But what if there was a clear path to unblocking your pipeline and truly harnessing the new power? Let's talk about the concrete strategies to adapt your entire engineering team for agentic development. So, if the bottleneck isn't in the code itself, where should you focus? Well, the organizations that win the great engineering divergence will be those that update their processes to improve the non-code checkpoints. Consider these critical areas. First, review bandwidth and ownership. Can your team effectively review a 10x increase in pull requests? Without adapting, your team will go down in code reviews, which will pause feature delivery in the end. Second, testing and validation. Are your tests deterministic and fast? Can agents run them locally? Think about it. Third, release and rollback confidence. How quickly and safely can changes move to production? 4. Security and compliance gates. Can this be automated and integrated into the agentic workflow? And finally, product decision latency. How fast can you iterate on what to build next when agents can build so quickly? And to truly leverage agentic development, your software delivery process needs to be accessible to the agents themselves, not the humans. I don't see other way actually. Think about pipelines with these properties. The deterministic tests with fast local runs, one common developer environment, crisp module boundaries, documentation collocated with code, with clear how to guide us, and a golden data sets and performance harness, agent accessible observability tools across the continuous integration pipelines, performance, deployment, and production. Now, pause and consider how many of these elements does your current pipeline truly support. It is a lot of work, I know, but the good news is that AI agents in 2026 are actually able to help with all of this. They can help you build the very tools that enables them. So the great engineering divergence is not about how many lines of code are deployed in production. It is about who can ship the largest amount of value with the lowest amount of code, I believe. AI has made code cheap, and the point now is to make the entire software development lifecycle efficient enough to capitalize on that. And if you are navigating this new era of AI engineering and want to learn more about it, consider subscribing to this channel for more insights into building high leverage teams and systems in the era of AI. And that's all for today. See you in the next one. Bye.